gotta catch up to that target. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everyone? Ready for some sweet Eternal Masters action? Why do we have red? Oh, that's... Alright, we'll move that to the bottom for now. There we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Draft 5 color A. This is a band by the name of Constellations. I gotta draft mono red? Oh. Lord Ray, Draken, D-Many. Ed? What's up, everyone? So, I've only drafted one single draft of Eternal Masters. So, we're going to be learning the format together. My first draft actually went really well, but I can't tell you exactly what happened because it's going to be part of rough drafts. But it went pretty well. So yeah, we're playing some Eternal Masters tonight. So let's jump right into it. I'm excited. I think this format's going to be really awesome. So I'm really excited for it. A little depressed about paying 25 tickets for these worthless packs. I wasn't blue-black, I'll tell you that much. Steph, thank you for the follow. It is 25 ticks. Oh, natural order. All right. Price check. Price check on natural order. We might be taking natural order. There's a factor fiction, though. Factor fiction. It is so hard to lose after you resolve a factor fiction. Oh, but I'm going to do the price check. Eternal Masters. Let's see. Magic Online. It's probably not worth that much. There is a Hondin too, but it's not necessarily a good Hondin. Natural order is only 2 ticks? 2.74? Oh, alright. Well, in a 25 tick draft, 2.74 isn't that exciting. Is it better than Factor Fiction? Gotta take Factor Fiction. What's up, Dark Spy? Sevento, thank you for the follow. We're taking Factor Fiction. Oh, man. So, we can follow up our Fact or Fiction with Face Fetters. I mean, Factor Fiction is the best card in that pack. It has nothing to do with my love of blue decks. Can you not hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, try to refresh, Dino. So, Factory. Face Fetters. We can probably just take Face Fetters. Face Fetters is very good. Ancestral Mask does have some of the best art. Nate, thank you for the follow. I'm probably just going to take Face Fetters. I mean, we're heading towards... You can't hear the stream? Seriously? Why is stream muted? This is Eternal Masters draft. If you can't hear me, try refreshing, because most people can hear me. Yeah, Face Fetters is very good removal. Now we have some options. We have Jetting Glasskite as a finisher. Not bad as a finisher. Relic for a tiny bit of value. Even Riftwatch is decent, even though it dies. White Main Line isn't bad. Alright, I'm glad I'm sounding fine. Riftwatcher is probably the right pick. Monster, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think we just take Riftwatch here. And then what do we get here? Oh, there's Burning Vengeance. Do we have to take Burning Vengeance? Power Stone is very good. Counterspell is pretty solid. It is a Burning Vengeance, though. F Twin, thanks for the follow. Yeah, we're going to take Worn Power Stone. Oh, and there's Desperate Ravings. So now we might be taking Desperate Ravings. And then I'm going to regret not taking that Burning Vengeance. Oh, because now we probably have to just take Desperate Ravings. Because what else is there? Humble? Civic Wayfinder? Let's just take Desperate Ravings. Desperate Ravings is fine. Ooh, Late Pacifism. Pacifism is still a good card. Timberwatch Elves is pretty good in the Elf deck. Emperor Crocodile, not very good. Easy way to punt, though, if you're looking for a card to punt. Stink Scourger is better than it looks, but not for us. Yeah, I'm already regretting not taking that Burning Vengeance, but I'm holding out hope that it somehow tables. I know that's not likely, but it could. Well, this is an interesting pick. Chickens, thank for the follow. So what's your opinion on Second Thoughts, anyone? Is Second Thoughts playable? Is it good? We have a Giant Tortoise, which is a fine defensive creature. Second Thoughts or Giant Tortoise? Alright, I'm going to take Giant Tortoise. Field of Souls. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, you get a flyer. Yeah, that's my impression of that removal spell, too. 5 mana is a lot, even though it draws a card. A Sendo, thank you for the follow. Cephalid Sage seems reasonable, right? If we end up tabling Burning Rage, it's good. Or Burning... Did I say Burning Rage? Cephalid Sage. We need creatures for this, though. Let's take Cephalid Sage. Una's Grace. It draws us cards. Windscarred Crag. If we're actually going to splash red, we should probably just take. Quiet Speculation would be good if we got... Yeah, let's take Windscarred Crag. Now I guess we take Dream Twist, even though... We've been waiting for that Giant Turtle reprint. Alright, we'll take Dream Twist, just in case. White Mane Lion. There's the Relic to blow out the blue-red deck. Relic is probably playable as well, actually. White Mane Lion gets back our Cephalid Sage, resets our Rift Watcher. We're not going to play Ape. I'm going to take White Mane Lion. Rally the Peasants is very good. I think there was a pretty solid red-white token deck in this format. But it's not for us. Swiftwater Cliffs is for us. Want to have good mana. Stupefying Touch, what does this do? When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creatures' activated abilities can't be activated. What's up, Dice Storm? How goes it? Yeah, you can never have too much fixing. And from my very limited experience in this format, it doesn't seem like you're going to end up short on playables. Let's take Urborg's Uprising. So, remember... Playmats are still in stock if you're interested. And you can find old streams on the MTG Goldfish replay channel. Well, right now we're pretty much blue-white, but we could be Jeskai. We could have had many fogs. I don't know if that's good, though. Do we want many fogs? Pack 1, pick 1. Keldon Marauders. Pack 1, pick 1 was Fact or Fiction. Followed by Face Fetters. And then we just kept taking blue and white cards. Yeah, I wonder if there is a Turbo Fog deck. Come on, Wasteland. That's what we want, is a Wasteland. Oddly enough, we want non-foil Wasteland because it's Magic Online and the foils are worth less. Also would settle for a Force of Will. Force of Will would be sweet. Pacifism is really good. Ooh, man. Foil Entomb? That's probably worth like 3 ticks too. But it's pretty sweet. Jeez. Green Sun Zenith, Foil Entomb. Alright, price check. Let's price check. Green Sun Zenith, 0.51 ticks, if I'm going to sell it. Entomb, 1.5 ticks. Alright. They're not actually worth very much, though, is the problem. Like, rare drafting for 2 ticks just doesn't seem worth it in this format. Green Sun is good. Factory is very good. Rancor will probably beat us. Firebolt is probably fine if we're going to actually splash red. That might be the right choice. Factory is sweet, and we might not be playing red. Alright, we'll take Factory. I am a Factory fan. Another Field of Souls. I guess Peregrine Drake is kind of playable. Yeah, Innocent Blood is good. Yeah, the Cove will probably come back. Brainstorm isn't very exciting without fetch lands. Field of Souls. I don't think Brainstorm is very good without shuffle effects. Like, I don't think it's going to be good in this format, really. Mistral Charger is fine. Annihilate is also decent. I don't know if we have enough creatures. Peregrine Drake is fine if we get some counter spells. Trigon Predator is good, but we're not really in green. I don't think Brainstorm is good, though. We don't want to take a Brainstorm here. I'm gonna take the Drake, I guess. Ooh, Chain Lightning. Actually, probably the right pick is just Wall of Omens. I don't know if Hydroblast is actually worth anything. It's probably worth more than most of the rares we've seen so far, actually. Hydroblast, 1.76 ticks. Buy list prices. Yeah, Brainstorm just isn't good unless you can shuffle. If there were fetch lands. Yeah, I think Wall is most likely the right pick here. It works well with our White Mane Lions. If we get enough walls, we can just, I guess if we're going to splash red, Chain Lightning is also decent, but Wall might even be better than Chain Lightning. Yeah, let's take Wall. Now, well, Wonder, I guess, to give all of our stuff flying once it dies. Hookmaster is not the worst. I like it more in an aggressive deck, but Wonder seems decent. Little overpriced on its front half, but once it dies, giving everything flying is good. So yeah, let's Wonder. Oh, Lord. I'm tempted just... Alright, there's another Burning Vengeance. Has that ship sailed? Do we try it again? Is it too late? It's probably too late. The right pick is probably just to take another White Mane Lion. But we can take the Vengeance and splash it. I think White Mane Lion probably makes our deck better. But Burning Vengeance probably makes our deck more fun. Oh, tough choices. There's a Carbonize too. Jeez. All right, I'm taking Burning Vengeance. I don't know if we'll even play it, but we'll take it. And we immediately get a Firebolt and a Carbonize. So red is apparently just super open. But we'll take Firebolt here. We already have the Fixing. White Mane Lion very well might come back. This is a 8-4. So if we lose, we're out. But if we lose in the first round, we'll probably just do another one. So we're going to be in red. Flamekin is a little bit too much red. That is true. I do win when I'm having fun. I like actually winning too, but... Rally? I guess it's okay with our flyers. Flamekin I don't want just because it's double red. We'll take Rally. So wait, does this say flashback or when you cast a spell from your graveyard? Alright, so Una's Grace is pretty solid here. That is cast from our graveyard. What's up, VILQ? So nothing with flashback. We'll just take a Tranquil Cove for our mana. And then... Jeez. Tragic Slip probably shouldn't still be in this pack. I don't think we can play black. We could take Benevolent Bodyguard, but we don't have anything great to protect with it. Yeah, let's just take the land. Maybe we end up casting it, or playing it, I mean. Maybe we want to splash something that's black. Seems unlikely, but we don't have that many flashback cards so far. We have a Firebolt, a Dream Twist, and Una's Grace. Yeah, I think the blue-black Fixing is the right pick, actually, there. Don't really want to play Stupefying Touch. So we do need more things we can cast from our graveyard if we're going to make Burning Vengeance good. And, oh, man. Oh, yeah, we have Ravings, too. Good call. So we get another White Mane Lion or another Una's Grace. I think I'm going to take White Mane Lion. Prowling Pangolin is becoming a always last pick. Nothing valuable so far. Our deck looks sweet, though. Alright, we'll take Elite Vanguard. Our deck looks pretty good. Hopefully Pack 3 gives us more Burning Vengeance stuff, if that's our plan. Probably should have just taken that one in Pack 1. Glacial Wall? Yes, please. We could add a sweet Burning Vengeance deck, too, I think, if we took the first Burning Vengeance and just went all in on it. I still think our deck is fine, though. Dragon's Egg, probably not going to actually play it. Red seems super open. Pack, yeah, we can sneak attack in our Peregrine Drake. Yeah, I did a Phantom one earlier when I was recording Rough Drafts. I think Phantom is actually much better value for Eternal Masters. Alright, Wasteland. Come on, Wasteland. I can't tell you because it's for Rough Drafts, so I don't want to spoil Rough Drafts. Force, I would settle for a Force. Something good. Or if we're not going to open money, probably Burning Vengeance is what we want. More Desperate Ravings. Snapcaster Mage would be insane. If it was in the format. Dual Caster's interesting. What does Dual Caster do for us? anything. Copy an instant or sorcery. You can choose new targets. It is. This is Life After 105 Visager Remix, the song. But there's also Firebolt, which is pretty solid. Yeah, I think Firebolt. Oh, there it is! We're getting there! Bam! Burning Vengeance, number 2. So the dream is alive. We could have had 3 Burning Vengeances. And a Wrath? Oh, Lord. And another Firebolt. Oh! And a Coalition Guard. But I think we got to take Wrath of God. I mean, Wrath of God seems like the nuts in this deck, right? Wrath of God has to... I think even though there's a Firebolt, Wrath of God just has to be better. Seems so good. So now we pretty much want anything that we can cast from our graveyard. The bolts could come back. It's possible. Yeah, I could see at least one of the Firebolts coming back around. So what can we cast from our graveyard? We got Firebolt, Firebolt, Dream Twist, perhaps, Una's Grace, Desperate Ravings, well, I guess Rally the Peasants, which is horrible in our deck. Yikes. It gets things in the yard, but it doesn't trigger Burning Vengeance. It is very good in our deck, though. I just don't know if... Is Burning Vengeance even good? Champion is a good card. It's also double red. War Marshal is fine. Pilgrim is fixing. Though that's another option. We could just take another dual land. I think this is close. I think I'm going to take I, just on the off chance we do play the Rally the Peasants. Ooh, there we go. Deep Analysis is exactly what we were looking for. Can flash it back cheap, and it draws us cards. The Una's Grace should come back around. But Deep Analysis is perfect. Exactly what we want. Yeah, Rally does want a lot of creatures. We'd be playing it mostly... What's up, Dinotron? Yeah, Deep Analysis is very strong. Yeah, we can kind of do that with Una's Grace, but the same thing as Flame Jab. Not quite as good as Flame Jab, but yeah, it looks like this is working out somehow. We really got lucky with that Wrath, because we are not going to have very many creatures. Yeah, Flame Jab would be absurd. We should be able to get that Una's Grace on the way back around. Now we get not much. I guess we Dragonauts is pretty good. Probably better than War Marshal. We're going to have quite a few spells. It blocks in the air, gets in some damage. I don't think we can take the Fogs, because we're not in green. Memory Lapse is also good. Want Wings, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm going to take Dragonauts. And, well, I guess we take Carbonize. Carbonize is good. We actually have more cards than we need. 26, so we're going to have to cut some stuff. What are we cutting? Might cut Rally the Peasants. And Wonder might not even be very good. A lot of our creatures already have flying. Yeah, Carbonize is fine. That, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we have an excuse to say we. Dig, thank you for the follow. I don't know about the Lions. I probably will cut Wonder. I do like that Lions can bounce our wall. Also that it can bounce our... Wow. Alright, well... Counterspell seems like a slam dunk here. And then... Tranquil Cove, I guess? To make our mana a bit better. We have quite a few duels, which is nice. Yeah, Worn Power Stone probably doesn't do that much for us. Wanderer? Oh, Wonder? Yeah, Wonder should be cut. Most of our cards already fly. I wonder if we get the... last Una's Grace back. Mesa Enchantress, Marauder, Elves, Rally. Let's take Seal of Cleansing for the sideboard. We could get wrecked by Price of Progress. We saw, what, 2 of them in our draft? Oh, the deck function is not up to date because we don't have a deck yet. So that's the old deck. Gunter, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, did you just send it to me? Oh, okay, yeah, I see it in there. Sweet. Ooh, and we get the memory lapse back too? Nice. Nightbot has it in for you. Oh, this deck looks pretty sweet. We're gonna have to cut 2 cards, I think. Let's take Wildfire Emissary. Could sideboard it in if we ran into, like, mono white. Oh, geez, that elf deck was so ridiculous. I don't know how that person 5-0'd a GP trial. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. None of this stuff is relevant. Commune is probably the best card there. I've played Emiria a few times before, but I didn't play the Thopter build. We'll take... It doesn't matter. Fog. Yeah, it was kind of funny that he was playing the Magus of the Moon with 1 basic forest in the very color-intensive deck. No, I announced this on Tuesday, but Wednesday streams are on hiatus for the time being. A little restructuring of the old schedule. So, for now, the streaming schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays at 7, Thursdays at 6 for now. We'll see what happens after CSL ends. So what are we cutting? I'm open to suggestions. We need to cut 2 cards, I believe. Lions? I could see cutting a lion. Is it? Thank you for the follow. I don't really want to cut 2 lions. We have a lot of decent stuff to bounce. We get to bounce Riftwatch, we get to bounce Wall of Omens, we get to bounce Cephalid Sage. Put Wrath in the sideboard? I don't think I'm cutting Wrath. I think Wrath is a bomb in this deck. Sage is good though, right? It fills our graveyard. I think this is what we want, isn't it? If we have Threshold. Force Fruition is still on the list. I will get it on the poll. It just hasn't gotten there yet. Glacial Wall. Yeah, well, we do need defense. I could be persuaded to take out the other White Mane, I guess. I don't know. I want defensive creatures. Maybe it's Pilgrim's Eye. Do we really need Pilgrim's Eye? What's up, Blade Man? And Ben, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we can probably cut... Oh, there's no way we're cutting Wall of Omens. Wall of Omens is one of the best cards in our deck. We might run it like this. This might be the build. With lands, of course. How's that mana base look? Let me see if I can get this overlay done real quick. Sorry, I can't see the chat right this second because I'm making the overlay. So does this look about right? The export only works like half the time. It might work. Down an island, up a mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we do need Pilgrim's Eye. And maybe we don't need Dream Twist. Yeah, let's get rid of Dream Twist. Let's try it like that. Pilgrim's Eye counts as a red land. Let's run it like that. And then maybe, just maybe, I can export this deck and that'll make life much easier. I have so many decks. They go in freeform and I have decks that go back to like 2013 in here. Hey! Moto's gonna cooperate today. Sweet. Well, that's much easier than typing. I think our mana should be passable. It might not be great, but I think it's good enough. And we have some power. And we have some life gain, which I like. We should be pretty good at stalling out. Which is kind of what this deck wants to do. Just stall out till we get Vengeance going, draw a bunch of cards, and win. I think this deck could be good. Alright. Almost overlaid. One second. We'll be right to the match. Getting the overlay. Generating. Saving. Oh, goodness. That didn't work. OBS. Alright, there we go. Got there. That's always the fun of a limited stream, is get to try to make the overlay midstream. Boom. We have an overlay. Alright, let's see if Burning Vengeance actually works. I'm back. I'm back. Alright. And oh, look at this hand. Well, we're off to a bad start. Already being punished by Worth. So we're going to have to mulligan this. Alright. Can we scry into a land? No. Oh, man. What's the problem? Yeah, being on the draw helps. Being up against mono red does not help. Oh, variance! We don't even have Tortoise on turn 2. We can't even cast a single thing. There's a Marauder. Do we draw land, please? Oh, no! We built such a sweet deck, and now we're gonna die because we can't draw anything. This is depressing. Opponent is gonna curve out. Oh god. Well, that's essentially the game. All right. Well, that was fun. Oh. All that building for nothing. Well, Seal of Cleansing we want, because we need to be able to kill Sulfuric Vortex. I don't even think this is a bad matchup for us, really. Like, we have multiple Firebolts, we have life gain, we have everything we need to win this matchup. Like, Sulfuric Vortex is annoying, but I don't think we want to bring in Dream Twist. I don't think we have the mana for Fog. We just mulliganed into Oblivion, and that's that. Like, you can't control that. That's just the variance of the game. I think we can win this matchup. Like, I think we line up fairly well against this deck. So let's see. We get to play first. Alright, this is an actual hand. Hopefully our opponent doesn't play Vortex on turn 3. But this is pretty good. Opponent leads on Mog Fanatic. A wall would be nice. Well, Windscarred Crag, go. And we do have our Factor Fiction. Fanatic puts us back down to 20. Marauder. Ooh. Well, let's just Firebolt. Play the Plains. Hope our opponent doesn't have Sulfuric Vortex. If we scrub out, yeah. If we lose this round, I'm definitely going to do a second draft. If we go through the finals, then probably not. Mog War Marshal. Alright. Well, Mountain. I think we just pass the turn and Factor Fiction. Does our opponent keep it alive? No. Alright. Going to get in for 2. Another War Marshal. Well, they're going wide. But we get to Fact or Fiction, and we are drawing towards Wrath. We don't Momir every stream. But we Momir fairly often. Riftwatch is pretty good here. Yeah, Fact or Fiction is awesome. Interesting. So if we want land, we have to take the bottom pile. But the top pile, if we draw land, we have Riftwatch, bounce it with Whitemane. Think it's a big pile? Alright. Alright. I've been persuaded. Seems risky. And we drew the land anyway. Well, step 1, Mishra's Factory, Peregrine Drake, to get our lands untapped. I clicked them all, Moto. Oh, I guess I didn't. Alright. And now we can Burning Vengeance and leave up Whitemane Lion. Yeah, let's do that. Burning Vengeance. Pass the turn. Am I going to play Mono Red Devotion on Much Brew this week? That is the plan. Actually, yes. I can confirm that I am. Yeah, Bounce Lands would have been sweet in this set. What's our opponent have? So next turn we can start flashing back Firebolt to kill things. And we're going to have Faith's Fetters to gain us some life. Alright, they're going to make our Drake not block. That's actually not the end of the world. So our opponent's going to go attacking with everything. We are just going to Whitemane Lion, pick up our Drake, then bounce, or block a Goblin. Peregrine Drake is going to be pretty insane in Pauper, from everything I've heard from everyone. Ooh, and a Una's Grace. Well, first off, play our Peregrine Drake. Since it's free, untap our lands. See if we actually get them all this time. And then do we just want to pass? Thanks, Chicken. Thanks for hanging out. Peregrine Drake is slower in the combo, but it also requires less pieces. It can combo off all by itself. Yeah, let's just play a land and pass. Actually, we should probably Firebolt. let's Firebolt the Cathar. Burning Vengeance, kill a goblin. We couldn't necessarily double Grace. Drake combo, it like flickers with Mnemonic Wall and gets back Ghostly Flicker and blinks the Drake. I am Trombone, thank you for the follow. Well, our opponent found the Vortex, which is pretty bad. We need to find an answer for that. We take 2. We need our seal. So let's Una's Grace, draw a card. Oh, that would have been good last turn. Flashback Una's Grace. Discard a mountain. Kill a goblin. Now there's a Wrath that isn't all that great. Man, I can't believe they draw Sulfuric Vortex. We need to get rid of the Vortex somehow. Mog War Marshal, going wide. Down to 9. There's the seal. Alright. Seal of Cleansing. And then... do we need to face Fetters here? We can blow up Vortex now, but then we're just like fettering a goblin token. Yeah, let's play Dragonauts. Pass the turn. Are they going to pay for their War Marshal? They let War Marshal go. Take 2 from Vortex. We blow up Vortex. I feel fairly stable, especially since we have this life gain. Mountain. Wildfire Emissary. Alright. We can't really deal with that. Giant Tortoise. Maybe we just Wrath. Wrath seems pretty good here. Let's get in with both. Blind, thank you for the follow. And then, yeah, let's just Wrath. I think this is the safest play. Opponent pings us down to 8. I don't think I'm going to Tortoise, though. I think I'm going to leave up Counterspell. It's not impossible they have like a second Sulfuric Vortex or something, and we literally could not beat that card. So I think it's safer, because we can just leave up Counterspell. Next turn we can Face Fetter something, leave up Counterspell. The Wrath still kills something with protection. Beetleback Chief, yeah, I guess we're going to counter that. That goes pretty wide. Mountain, opponent passes, they're down to 2 cards. Carbonize, well, Giant Tortoise. Pass the turn. I don't think I'm going to attack with Factory here. They could have... well, maybe there's nothing that kills it, actually. They could have... no. I guess everything's a sorcery. Keldon Champion. Alright. Puts us down to 5. Well, we block with Tortoise. We are going to need to gain life at some point in the not too distant future. There's like a 10-second delay or something that's just in all of Twitch. Do we have to just face fetters like a land to gain life? Oh. I'm a little nervous about being at 5. We could just die to something. Yeah, let's face fetters. I'm just a little bit worried about dying here. So back up to 9. And now we can Desperate Ravings. Something like Double Chain Lightning would just kill us, though. Yeah, there's several things that combinations of cards that would just kill us. Now we get to Desperate Ravings. Discard our Pacifism, that's fine. Then we will... Let's see. Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Tranquil Cove. And then let's just Una's Grace and dome our opponent. Discard an island. Put our opponent down to 11. I think we're stable now. Get in with Giant Tortoise. Down to 10. So we just need a couple more turns of flashing things back and we got it. Why was that bad? Pyromancer. Alright. Reckless Charge to give it haste. Flashback Reckless Charge. Okay. Well, I think we're going to have to chump with our wall. We're not going to go to 1. What do we got? We can't kill our opponent. Let's kill young Pyromancer, I think, first. Discard Plains. Kill young Pyromancer. Draw a card. Swiftwater Cliffs up to 7. And I think we just pass. We have another Una's Grace activation if we need it. Uh-oh. This is a lot of mana. Siege Gang Commander? Yikes! Well, I guess we gotta kill Siege Gang now. Discard Tranquil Cove. Kill Siege Gang. We also got to kill our opponent before we run out of cards, which is actually becoming a concern. Drop down to 5. It's not over yet. They get some tokens. They are out of cards. We get another Burning Vengeance. Pilgrim's Eye. Searches out a land. We have a Firebolt, a Deep Analysis, a Memory Lapse, and lands left in our deck. And then play the land, pass the turn. Jeez, opponent is running so well. And now we're dead. Unbelievable. Jeez. That's so depressing. We have plenty of lands. Well, we drop to 2, we flashback, kill 2 creatures, block 2 creatures, and then we're dead. So, yeah, we're dead. No. I think our deck was good. I think our deck was better than our opponent's deck. They just ran better than us. Can't really do a whole lot about that. The first game, we mulliganed to 1 land and never played a spell. And then this game, our opponent was dead next turn. We Una's Grace. We block, Una's Grace down to 6. Una's Grace, Una's Grace. So we had our opponent dead. We have Una's Grace to play at instant speed. Welp. That was a little depressing. If I animate, we're going to be at 2 life. You guys are on the chat lethal plan. Listen, listen, listen. All of our flashback spells cost 3 mana, and if we activated our Mishra's Factory for blocking, then we wouldn't have been able to flash it back, and then we would have died. We only had 3 mana. So there was no way, if we lived 1 more turn, we would have won. But we would have died no matter what there. There was no getting out of that. But I guess the good news is that means we get to do 1 more draft tonight, so hopefully we run a little better. I think our deck was sweet too. – 27 copies of Altar of the Brood? Every draft is chat draft. Yeah, I'll take down the overlay for now. You could have blocked the 3/2 with the Tortoise and not killed it, then kill 3 tokens with Una and the Pilgrim. But we were at 2 life though. That creature that comes in deals 3 damage to us. We were at 5, so we were going to be at 2. and there was no way to not get hit by 2 1/1s. Like, that was the problem. Is no matter what we did, we were taking 2 there. So that, it's just unfortunate that they top decked that one specific card. And they apparently had 2 copies of it, and it's an uncommon. And they just drew it at the right time. Alright, let's go Wasteland. Sylvan Library, Burning Vengeance. Alright, are we trying this again? Right from the start. What do you say, chat? So we can slam Burning Vengeance and try it again. We can take Library, which is only okay. Face Fetters is the best card. Woom, thank you for the follow. There's also a counter spell, which is good. Glacial Wall. Sting Scourger. No, Library's good. Library's good. I think I'm going to take Burning Vengeance, though. We're going to try this again. I'm not happy with how the last one went. Ooh, and a Scepter? And a Looter and a Desperate Ravings. Good God. Well, it's not really worth anything because it was in Vintage Masters. So now we got some options. If we're going to be the Burning Vengeance deck, Desperate Ravings is good. Merfolk Looter is good. Scepter can be good. We could lock someone with counter spells. Scepter is worse in our deck. Looter is very strong, and Ravings is what you want with Burning Vengeance. Alright, I'll take it. I don't think it's the right pick, but it is the most fun pick. So we got that. Scepter Fog. Alright, so we're looking for things that work with Burning Vengeance, things that work with Scepter. Brainstorm is not especially a good one. Shoreline Ranger cycles for an island. Honden isn't in our colors. It might just be Giant Tortoise, honestly. Honden is cool. Coalition Honor Guard is very strong. Probably just going to take Giant Tortoise. Or maybe Shoreline Ranger. Take Giant Tortoise. Ooh, Caracas. Unfortunately, it's not worth anything. Could take the Animate Dead, just in case. Well, we got the Memory Lapse for the... for the sticking it to our opponent with Isochron Scepter. But we should probably just take Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting works really well with our plan so far. Caracas is worth like 20 cents on Moto. So, Faithless Looting. Ooh, jeez. Diminishing Returns, which probably actually isn't very good. Deep Analysis, which is legitimately awesome. So, I guess we take Deep Analysis. Follow that up with Big Ol' Nothing. Awesome. Caracas and Paper is so sweet. That's such a great open. We could just take like a Blossoming Sands in case we want to end up going into more colors. It would let us get Fog to go with our Faithless Looting. Peregrine Drake is also pretty good. Alright, we'll take Drake. We are literally building our last deck. Well, probably just Silent Departure, I guess. None of this other stuff does anything for us. I think Tidal Waves will probably come back around. Ooh, another Giant Tortoise. Good on defense. There's a Fog to put on our Scepter. The first draft, we got really unlucky. Our deck was super sweet, but the first game we never cast a spell. We mulliganed very far and got stuck on one land, and it was it. We'll get a Fog later. We'll get a Fog. I promise I'll get a Fog. Now we probably just take Una's Grace. Ooh, Desperate Ravings came back? Jeez. Alright, Desperate Ravings. So hopefully we get another Vengeance or two. But this is looking much better than our last one. The problem with our last one is we started off being a blue-white control deck and then moved into Vengeance really late. I think our deck is going to be way better now that we're going into it right off the bat. Yeah, and then in the second game, it was really close. Our opponent's deck was legitimately good. They had a pretty strong mono-red aggro deck. And we got to the point where if we lived one more turn, we would win. We had the damage to untap and win with double Burning Vengeance. And our opponent drew Keldon... Oh, the thing that kills Jason Cube. Whatever that hasty 3 damage when it enters the battlefield echo thing is. Keldon... I keep wanting to say Marauders, but it's not Marauders. Keldon something. Ooh, Call the Skybreaker would actually be super sweet. Keldon Champion. Thank you, Floyd. Yep. That one. And then our opponent top decked that, which gave them exactly lethal the turn before we were going to kill them. Now I'm leaning towards Shoreline Ranger. In the early game, we can cycle it. In the late game, it's a big flyer that can block. I don't think we really want Reckless Charge in this deck, even though it has Flashback. Now it's probably just Swiftwater Cliffs. I am one of the guys from MTG Goldfish. Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive. I don't know about Tidal Wave. I think I'm just taking Swiftwater Cliffs. Ooh, Silent Departure? Nice. Now we'll take... Nature's Claim kills our Burning Vengeance. And we'll take Tidal Wave. And Stupefying Touch in the sideboard. Come on, Force Will! Mono Scepter .hand. Oh, God. Well... Oh, jeez. Jeez, I don't know what to do now. Oh. Oh. We can take another Scepter and really focus on Scepter. Young Pyromancer is also insane. So good. And Dream Twist will come back around, most likely, but this deck might play Dream Twist. Dream Twist on Scepter is actually kind of funny. Just mill 3 a turn. Alright. I will say, I will take the Scepter, but I will say that I think Young Pyromancer is probably the best pick for the deck. And there's also a Faithless Looting, which is very good for the deck, but... Scepter might wheel, that's true. But Double Scepter is pretty funny. Alright, We got the scepter. We're going for it. Now we got to make sure we pick up things to put on the scepter. With 2 of them, that has to be our focus. We probably just take Prodigal Sorcerer. See, we got rewarded. Now we have a Prodigal Sorcerer to kill the Pyromancer. And so no harm, no foul. And we get the Looter. Jeez. Memory Lapse will come back around. We got to take Looter here. Ooh, Foil Daze? Oh man, if only Sinkhole was an instant, would be so good. Could you imagine Sinkhole Scepter? That would make my entire night. Daze Scepter isn't as good. Faithless Looting is good in this deck, though. So we want a Fog, and we want a counter spell. I guess Raise the Alarm goes on there and makes us 2 soldiers every turn. Is that good enough? This pack isn't very good for us. I guess we can take Raise. There's like, I guess Warden is okay if we gotta play creatures. The only thing is I don't know if we're gonna have white mana. Alright, I'm taking Warden. We need things to put on our... Oh, don't tell me we're not going to get anything to put on our scepters. That would be the saddest thing. So far we have Desperate Ravings. We have 7 creatures, D-Many. That's way more than normal. Alright, taking Mono Giant Tortoises. Zealous Persecution. There's a Memory Lapse. Alright. Boom. Counterspell acquired. So we need a Fog. We need a Counterspell. Yeah, Memory Lapse on on Scepter is infuriating. That's got to be one of the most depressing ways to lose a game of Magic. Man, another looting? Alright. We kind of want another Burning Vengeance, too. We're going to be very good at digging through our deck and filling our graveyard. Just pick all the Memory Lapses. We have all the Tortoises. This isn't Blue-Red Vengeance. This is Blue-Red Scepter. Watch us get a 3rd Scepter. Isochron Turtles. I'm hoping for another Scepter next pack. I don't know if they cut us on Vengeance, because we've been getting a lot of good Vengeance things. Yes, I want a Fog too. Even if we don't end up being that great as a Vengeance deck, the lootings and stuff will help us dig through our deck to find stuff for Scepter. If we don't win with Vengeance, I'm not 100% sure how we win. Yeah, Sinkhole doesn't work, though. Because it's a sorcery, unfortunately. We're getting more extreme as the night goes on. Jeez, 4th Faithless Looting? Do we really take another Faithless Looting? We could take Cabal Therapy. If someone casts Cabal Therapy naming Giant Tortoise, we are super wrecked. Yeah, I guess Wildfire's fine. Alright, more lootings. Another Swiftwater Cliffs. Reckless Charge is a sorcery. Shoreline Ranger gets us an island. Wow, Gravedigger? Alright, we're just gonna hate Gravedigger. We have all the lootings and all the turtles. Turtle Charge. Yeah, I'm a little nervous to put things that we can never, ever cast in our deck. Yeah, but we'd still have to cast a sack a creature. And Therapy isn't necessarily that good in Limited, unless we're trying to answer something in specific. Last match, we did nothing game 1, and then in game 2, we died in a very close game. Our opponent top deck lethal the turn before they were going to die. Turtle Dirtle, indeed. That's what I thought, Jay Miller. If you literally have no lands in your deck that can possibly make the mana this card needs to be cast, kind of risky to make that a major part of your deck. I'm getting a little nervous about these Scepters. We really need to find things to go with them. Right now, we have what? Literally just Memory Lapse? Apparently no one is drafting Elves. Because Shaman of the Pack and Huntmaster are both pretty good elves. But we'll take Seal of Cleansing so it doesn't kill our Burning Vengeance. I guess we can take Monk Idealist, which can potentially get back our Burning Vengeance in some matchups. Alright, come on! Scepter number 3. And then we can play it with the one card we have to imprint on it. So we need more things we can imprint with Scepter. And this pack isn't really helping. We get... I guess we just gotta take Siege Gang Commander. There's nothing for our Scepter, nothing for Burning Vengeance, but Commander is good. I don't really know what the best archetype is. There's the champion that ruined our day last time. Alright, so we have another Deep Analysis and a Memory Lapse. I think we got to take Deep Analysis. Man, I would love to get one more Burning Vengeance. We have the... Yeah, Tidal Wave actually can't go on Scepter. We'll get the Lapse. The Lapse will come back, I think. I just really want things to go. We spent so many high picks on Scepters. And we're literally not going to be able to put them in our deck, potentially. And we only have one Burning Vengeance to actually win the game. Now we get nothing. This pack is awesome for other people. I guess we can take Rorix. Or there's double Pacifism. Alright. I guess we'll take Rorix as our backup plan. Come on, instants! We need instants! Quiet Speculation. We can put all of our Faithless Lootings in our library. Xantid Swarm. Keep from getting countered. Wildfire Emissary? Probably. Maybe. Could be. Think Quiet Speculation is actually good. I guess we get like double Deep Analysis and Desperate Ravings or something. Pilgrim's Eye's okay. I don't know why they have gold borders. Alright, I'll take Quiet Speculation. Are we really not going to be able to run these scepters that we picked? It's so sad. Whoa! World Gorger! Well, maybe we're just like Dragon Bombs. We could take this and hope that we are set up for Reanimator. If we just randomly get an Animate dead, we'd have the combo. Victimize doesn't do it. Nothing else is all that exciting. Alright. World Gorger it is. I don't know what we're doing anymore. We started off as a Scepter deck. Now we just keep taking huge dragons. So now I want an Animate dead. Animate dead would be so sweet. Because we have so many ways to dig through our deck. We would be able to pull off the combo really consistently. Fourth Giant Tortoise? I guess it's just we Dragonauts. There's been no instance, no cheap instance in this entire pack. I don't even know if we have 2 targets for Scepter. We have Memory Lapse. I think that's it. There's got to be more Fogs. Who's taking the Fogs? Thank you for the follows, people whose name I missed, but I do appreciate it. Is there money in EMA Online? Not really. Wasteland is a big winner. So that's what you're hoping to open. This deck. Oh, I can't believe we never got anything to put on our Scepters. Well, Dream Twist. Technically, Dream Twist goes on Scepter. I don't know if we want a Dream Twist. Someone has got to be taking the Fogs. I guess Sylvan Might technically goes on Scepter. I don't know if it's good, though. I guess we can take Dream Twist and try to mill people out. This deck is getting worse and worse. Or better and better. Green, thank you for the follow. Well, I don't know what this deck is trying to do anymore, in all honesty. Does any of this stuff matter? We have so much card draw, I don't think we need Tome. Reckless Charge is not an instant. Alright, we'll take Tome. I don't think we play any of it, but... Cephalid Sage. Oh, no! The dream has died! Green Sun Zenith, not an instant. I guess we can take it for value. This deck is ridiculous. I'm going to take Green Sun Zenith just for the money. We might want to ping something with Mog Fanatic. Man. Someone could have had an awesome elf deck. Would be so good. I guess we take Wildfire Emissary. Another Fanatic. Enchantress. And Seismic Stomp. Is it cheap to draft EMA on Moto? Not as cheap as I would like. Thank you for the follows. It's 25 ticks for non-Phantom, so drafts where you get to keep the card. Basically $25. Or you can do Phantom for 10. Alright, let's see if we can make this into a semi-functional deck. As sad as it sounds, I think we're cutting Scepters. I think we just don't have enough things to put on our Scepters. Is it worth it? It's worth it for fun. It's not worth it Um, it's not worth it for coming out ahead in value, but if you enjoy it, yeah. So I think our deck is still okay. Maybe even good. We just like Burning Vengeance and Dragons. That's it. I guess we can get rid of World Gorger. We didn't get the combo. We need to cut 3 more cards. What do we cut? Maybe Quiet Speculation isn't that great. Maybe it's good though. Yeah, we probably don't need it. I want to keep Una's Grace. What's up, Bart Fargo? Yeah, the problem is if we don't have an instant in our hand, Scepter is just so bad. Is that even a question? 4 lootings? Who doesn't need 4 lootings? How do I rate Soul Sisters in competitive? I think it's like tier 2 in modern. Something like that. Maybe tier 3. Nib Biscuit, what's up? It is also damage if we have our Burning Vengeance. Do we want... Yeah, we can go down a Ranger. Go down 2 Rangers. Can we really... Can we play 16 lands with 4 lootings? Maybe. This is Eternal Masters. Restore Balance is pretty good, but it's not tier 1 either. But it's definitely powerful enough to beat tier 1 decks. Well, we need a way to stay alive in the early game, and Tortoise is pretty good wall on the ground. Maybe Wildfire Emissary? Can we cut that? Or Warden? Making flyers cheaper isn't that exciting. Yeah, let's cut Warden. And, alright. Wait, no. Now we can play an extra card. We didn't need to cut a card there. What was I saying? Alright. I think this should be an easy 3-0. Easy 3-0. I'm glad you liked the piano interlude. I thought it was pretty funny as well. Let's see if Moto... Alright. It did give us the deck. Export. So, let me make the overlay real quick, and then we will win this draft. Of course. Why wouldn't we? Hopefully this one goes good. If by me you mean awesome, then I agree. I have no idea if this deck is actually going to work, but I think it's sweet. I mean, 4 Faithless Lootings. How sweet is that? One second, just getting the overlay generated. That's not the right one. There we go. All right. 3-0. Here we come. Is our match going? It is. All right. We get to play first, right where we want to be. And we got some lootings. Well, mountain, looting, discard, looting, and silent departure. Pass the turn. Well, we just need to find our burning vengeance. Isaac, thank you for the follow. We get a merfolk looter. Oh, yes. Yes, we're so lucky. We're so lucky. We top decked it. We got it. We got it. Can't lose. Oh, our opponent's playing a graveyard deck too? Oh. Well, good try, opponent, but we got the nut draw now. We got the nut draw. Oh, sweet. Watch them have main deck Nature's Claim or something. Civic Wayfinder. Sure, you do that. They're going to flashback Roar the Worm before too long, and that makes a pretty big worm. We got Silent Departure, though. Alright, let's loot. Always loot. Discard a mountain. Faithless looting. Kill Civic Wayfinder. Thank you for the follow. Discard 2 lands. Play a mountain. Start the Merfolk Looter beats. Oh yeah, I don't know why Moto does this. It resizes so you can't see everything. Get in with our looter. Opponent's down to 20. Mountain for our opponent. What's up, Nasmith? Roots. So it's going pretty well because we drew our 1 Burning Vengeance, so I feel like we're winning. Mountain and Peregrine Drake. Untap our lands. Well, that we wanted the damage. 20 is a good life total for our opponent. Faithless looting, dome our opponent. Deep analysis would be a good find. Well, let's pitch looting and land. Pass the turn. Leave up memory lapse. Yeah, first draft did not go well. I don't think our deck was bad, but our running was pretty bad. Sentinel Spider. Alright, we'll memory lapse that. The tempo play. So, looting. Still want a deep analysis. Dome our opponent. Geez, running out of card draw. Well, let's pitch a land and a tortoise. Get in with our Drake. Yeah, we'll definitely silent Departure of the Worm token. Jimbo, thank you for the follow. Well, we've also drawn through like half of our deck, so there's the Roar of the Worm. Opponent's representing Counterspell. Well, let's go with Silent Departure. I'm expecting Counterspell here, mostly. But might as well get it out of our opponent's hand. There's a Counterspell. Hit our opponent down to 12. Get in with our Drake. Opponent's down to 10. Yeah, Call the Skybreaker would have been sweet. Opponent attacks. I think we just block with our Giant Tortoise. Don't really want to take 6 when we have Siege Gang we can play. Opponent has their Sentinel Spider, I assume. Yep. Well, Siege Gang Commander. Do you think Foil Sharpness Agent will go up, or should I sell now? In paper or in Moto? In paper, I think it'll probably go up eventually. Moto, I don't expect it to. So our opponent has many big things, but... Oh no, Brawn? Seriously? Well, we don't want to kill Brawn. That would be bad. Screeching Scob. Sure. Whoa, Inkwell. Inkwell's big. Yeah, it'll probably go up eventually in paper. So I don't think you have to sell now, but I don't think selling now is horrible either. Opponent swings with the worm. Well, I think we take 6 this time. Ugh. Alright, deep analysis. There's the land. Now I think we just got to pass the turn. Plan on blocking and sacking a goblin. Yeah, if they ever got the Inkwell Leviathan down, we would be in trouble. When would I sell Paper Coco? I think it'll go down a little bit at rotation, so the sooner the better. But you're also probably fine to just hold it, because I don't think it's going to just crash into oblivion either. Opponent swings with the worm. Well, we're going to block with a goblin, sack the goblin, hit our opponent for 2. Opponent's down to 8. Flint of Boar. Mountain. Alright, let's flashback deep analysis. Put our opponent down to 6. Silent Departure of the Worm token. Mountain. And our opponent scoops it up. Sweet. Whew, alright. Well, that went pretty well. We didn't even need our Rorix. I pulled a foil DAC. The price dropped about 60. Should I hold on to it? That's a good question. Um, I'm not 100% sure about what you want to do with that. If I was a creature token, which one would you be? Well, definitely the original surf token. 100%. If I ever won an SCG Invitational, I'd get a surf token made, but I would want the original art, which probably isn't possible, but yeah, I got a foil Crocus too, so in the EMA box. I like squirrels too, but not as much as surfs. This hand's sweet. We got a looter, siege gang, a pinger. What more could we want? Opponent's going to 6. Forest for our opponent, and passes. Let's just mountain go. I don't think we need to start faithful suiting yet. That's true. It is the pinnacle, in my opinion. Thornwife Archer. Fair enough. Island and looter. What's my favorite tribe? I've never been a huge tribal player. So maybe like Mir? I don't know if that's a good answer, but probably something to do with artifacts. Constructs? Is our opponent stuck on 2 lands? They are. And we draw Burning Vengeance. Well then. Land. Burning Vengeance. Go. Do you think Wizards will ever print Vintage Masters? In paper? The problem is reserveless cards. Rancor on the Flint Hoof Boar. So we take a bunch of damage here. Down to 12. And Nature's Claim. Okay. That's annoying. Well, Merfolk Looter. Discard. Giant Tortoise, I guess? We need a land. We Dragonauts. Ugh. Merfolk Looter. There's a land. So let's discard Warden? Let's discard Faithful Suiting. Play the Mountain and Wildfire Emissary. Ship the turn. I have not seen the crazy price of Foil Toxic Deluge. Well, we're going to block this Flint Hoof Boar. Opponent gets back the Rancor. Yeah, we can win without it. We have Rorix to win. Have I read Tomer's budget Magic articles? I do read them on occasion. Well, let's just Prodigal Sorcerer, Swiftwater Cliffs, pass the turn. Sorcerer is a pretty good answer to our opponent's Thornweft Archer. Can EMA be used in Modern? Not all of EMA. There are some Modern legal cards in EMA, but just because a card is in EMA does not mean it's Modern legal. Down to 11. But we got a... No! Alright. That's annoying. Well, Siege Gang Commander, still pretty good. Pass the turn. Actually, let's loot right now so we can pitch Deep Analysis, play a land, pass the turn. I don't know why toxic foil deluges are so expensive right now. I haven't looked into it. I actually didn't even realize they were that expensive, so I'd have to check into it. Opponent goes attacking. We're going to block with a goblin token. Down to 7, or 8. I feel like we're still in good shape. Opponent passes? Ooh. Well, let's do some attacking. Play a Warden. Play Dragonauts. And pass the turn. So I think we're going to win even without our Burning Vengeance. Shadow 1 Patton, thank you for the follow. So now we just want, like, one of our bounce spells for this spider. So let's loot. We'll discard Mountain. Looting. Triggers Dragonauts. There's Silent Departure. Discard Looting. Discard Island. And then Silent Departure. Swing with everything. And sack a goblin. Sack a goblin. And boom! Even with our Burning Vengeance getting killed. That was pretty sweet. Yes! I'm gonna check Goldfish right now. To try to answer this question. I'm looking at it right now, and Goldfish says $82.99 on foil Toxic Deluge, unless you're talking about a different card. That's Toxic Deluge according to Goldfish, so that's what I'm seeing. It's went up from 50 to 80 according to the Goldfish price, which is based on TCG prices. So that's, I can see that. Pel Ikluglin, thank you for the follow. And that is something that happens. Sometimes if a card gets bought out or something, only a very few are relisted, and it's like the only copy or one of only a couple copies that are listed on TCG Player. And that's what causes the price to look insane. So that could be the case of what's going on right now. So a reminder, while we're in between rounds, if you were looking for old streams, MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube has you covered, so subscribe to that. And if you want to play Matt to support the stream, support the website, we still have them in stock. Welcome back, Stu. You missed all my bad luck in the first draft, and then my great luck in the first round of the second draft. We are just forcing Burning Vengeance like crazy. I just tuned in. Your deck looks sweet. A lot like the first EMA deck I made. Mine had 2 Young Pyromancers and no Burning Vengeance. Yeah, it looks similar. So, yeah. Let's see if anyone's in the Momir queue while we're waiting for this round. But once the draft starts, I'm going to drop out of... Excuse me, drop out of the queue. Well, if you want to play Momir, go ahead and challenge me, and we will play a game of Momir. But when the draft starts, I am going to concede the Momir game. We will be Twitch partnered as soon as Twitch partners us. So it's on Twitch, really. Did anyone see the alpha set? Oh, someone in the chat, I think, actually posted it. Uh, I've taken some like stats and basic economic courses. I wasn't in econ major or anything, but I took some courses while I was in college with some of the basics of statistics and economics. But I'm also somewhat self-taught, so 50-50. But I'm not like a professional in econ or anything. No one's gonna challenge me. Oh, I studied a bunch of things. At first, I studied mostly creative writing and English. And then I and then went into a business major for like a year. And that's when I took some statistics and econ and various stuff like that. And then I ended up graduating with a psychology degree for my bachelor's and have not yet went to grad school. I don't know if I will or not. That was originally something I was planning on doing, and then I started working at Goldfish, and I love my job and it's awesome. So, kind of put that on the back burner. You can challenge me if someone challenges me to a game of Momir. I will play against you while we are waiting for round two of our draft to start. Although, uh, if the draft starts, then I am going to concede the game of Momir. So if you go to Modo and add me as a buddy, Saffron Olive, from the homepage, I guess I can show you since I'm streaming. But see, if you add me as a buddy down here, and you click on my name, maybe I can't do it to myself. Okay. Well, if you click on someone else's name, right click, you can do challenge, and it'll pop up a screen with the format and so forth. Do we have plans for more merch other than playmats? Sleeves. So here's the thing with sleeves, and there are plans for more merch, but the thing with sleeves is you have to order a ton of them. With playmats, we can get by only getting a few at a time, but with sleeves we got to get a whole bunch. So that's been the sticking point with sleeves so far. Sorry. Wait, am I in a game? Sorry, everyone. I got in a game. So game has been of Momir has been confirmed. So hopefully we will get sleeves at some point in the future. Naz Smith, you got beaten to it. I'm sorry, Naz. First come, first serve. I'll move you to the top of the list for next time. Third trail, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the challenges, but you were beaten out by Drek.66. Alright, Momir time. While we are waiting for round two of our draft to start. Got the Momir Avatar up. So yeah, those things are possible in the future. Just a matter of figuring out some of the details. The nice thing about the playmats is we didn't need to get a ton of them at once, so it was a good way to see like how much. That art looks all messed up. How is that even possible? Modo, how does Modo mess up the art on a basic land? I don't get it. I don't get it. How, anyone with computer programming knowledge know how that's even a thing that can happen? Modo has gotten so weird with that stuff lately. It's really crazy. Yeah, there is the deck list underneath the picture. What do we get? Warrior Encore. 2/2 for 2 can move around damage. But this is a foil. I guess that's kind of wonky too. They're like negatives. I don't think that's how they're supposed to look though. They look like they're negatives of the image or something. Look at the zebra. I don't know. Oh, Modo things. Just Modo things. Opponent gets a Battlefield Thaumaturge. Yeah, I think we just got to pass. When would you estimate I could buy cards from EMA from bots or even online stores like Card Hoarder? Well, you can buy them now. They are in stock at online stores, from what I've seen. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I think it looks weird and it's not. It looks inverted to me, but this one looks inverted too. I don't know. So you can buy them now if you want to. I would think a lot of the cards will get cheaper over the next few days. Oh, we get to search for rebels. Not great. Moto, always resizing on me. Alright, fixed. They look cool. I don't understand how that happens exactly, but and I swear you won't believe me, but I was building a deck that had Liliana Vess in it, and there was like an umbrella, like a parasol umbrella over her head in the art. Oh God. Oh my lord, that's an obliterator. Come on. Whatever 5 mana thing bounces something. But then I went back today and the umbrella was gone. So maybe I was just seeing things, but I should have taken a picture of it so I could prove it. Everyone's always on me about wastes. Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat this obliterator, or he might get obliterated. Mantis Engine, not as scary as Obliterator. Yeah, and we had the Chandra, or no, Elspeth with Cathart. That was going on today. That was pretty sweet. It actually looked cool. It wasn't correct, but it looked cool. Pitch an island and discard a card against fear until end of turn. Oh, we're in so much trouble. I swear I didn't smoke anything. There was an umbrella on Liliana Vess's art yesterday, and it was gone today. I'm not making it up. I'm not going crazy. Trust me. Believe me. Someone. I should have redirected the damage there. I should have. I was just busy talking about umbrellas. Down to 14. I don't think we can beat this obliterator. JH Keel, thank you for the follow. Oh, isn't it believable? Look though, there's there's inverted art. They have Koth on Chandra. Why is an umbrella on Liliana so unbelievable? Is there any way of us winning this game? I guess we can block Obliterator, but then we gotta sack everything. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, the quote machine. Polsky, thank you for the follow. 99 Shroud. Opponent swings with everything. Well, block. Block. Block? Something like that. Oh, and they left our flyer alive. That was nice. Yeah, that's what we gotta hope, is that our opponent hits Phage. Yeah, Painter's Servant would make those lands look incredibly crazy and cool. Alright. 8 drop Come on, bounce, Kraken, or Gigantomancer. Oh, Lord. I think we're going to lose to this Obliterator. Obliterator is a good one. Maybe our opponent gets the bounce Kraken. And that would work as well. Or, well, they got a Kraken, but not the one we were hoping for. Title. Well, I guess this is the worst. Down to 4. Well, we got to deal with this stuff somehow this turn. I still have never phaged. I don't know if... Yeah, we're dead. This thing's unblockable, right? Yeah. Alright, well that was a bummer. Can't beat Phyrexian Obliterator. Opponent reveals a mountain in their hand. Good to know. Uh-oh. Well, the draft is kicking back up. So, Momir temporarily suspended. Back to back to the business of winning this draft, hopefully. Let's change the overlay back to draft mode. Ludorama back in action. Yeah, so the way these drafts work is if you make it to the finals, you come out ahead. So that's what we're looking for. Is there a Momir command? There is not a Momir command. I need to make a Momir command, but I have a like primer or introduction for Momir. So if you are interested, this will tell you everything you need to know. Alright, we get to play first. And, oh goodness. All land siege gang. We gotta ship that one. This is better. We got a turtle to keep us safe and a deep analysis to draw us cards. We can deal with this. Swiftwater Cliffs, up to 21, pass the turn. Oh no, the red deck again. Island and Giant Tortoise. Burning Vengeance is very sweet. Good. Relative. Blood Artist, eh? Ooh, that's a Rorix. Well, Warden. Get in with our Giant Tortoise. Yeah, it would be sweet if we won a game with the Tortoise. Oh, there's the young Pyromancer we should have drafted. And Chain Lightning, our Warden. Okay. We can't pay to copy it. But we do get to start analyzing. Yeah, Turtle's going to be going back to defense here very shortly. Not anymore, because we're Chain Lightning. Early Rorix would have been nice. Ooh, Drake isn't bad, though. So let's... Deep Analysis. Double Faithless Looting, of course. Pass the turn. Phyrexian Rager. Yeah, I don't feel... I mean... Young Pyromancer would be really sweet in our deck, but I don't really feel bad that we that we took the Scepter, because Scepter's sweet, and it would have been really cool had it worked out. So Drake down, Faithless Looting, discard Looting and Tortoise, and we are officially on the Rorix plan. If our opponent can't kill Rorix, what is it? It's the quote day? Yeah, our opponent's deck is alright. What? What happened to my hand? Oh, him? Good God, I wasn't even looking. Oh, I was talking to the chat. Oh, him is such a good Magic card. That was wrecked. So what we want to do now is draw a Burning Vengeance. If we draw a Burning Vengeance, all is relatively right in the world. So we can, well, let's flashback Deep Analysis. Faithless Looting. There it is. Discard Looting and Looter. Oh. Or do I just discard Deep Analysis? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Alright, we'll discard Looting and Deep Analysis. Play the Mountain. Pass the turn. Opponent passes. Well, Burning Vengeance. Flashback Deep Analysis. Kill Blood Artist first off. Draw a couple cards. Island and Merfolk Looter. Pass the turn. See, Burning Vengeance is pretty good. Hopefully they do not also have Rorix. Opponent passes. Let's Siege Gang Commander get in with our Drake and pass the turn. Yeah, Rorix got himmed while I wasn't looking. So that plan is gone for the time being. And our opponent scoops it up. All lands in hand. So apparently our deck is the nuts. And we have a good sideboard plan in Mog Fanatic. Mog Fanatic is super good. Giant Tortoise is actually super good. If we can get rid of this Warden, does not seem super good. Prodigal Sorcerer is also super good. Maybe we do go down one Looting. Ugh, I feel so bad doing it, but... See, I told you this deck wasn't that bad. Our opponent's mulliganing, so I think we keep on the strength of Deep Analysis. I know my way around... I know my way around looting. If there's one thing in the world I'm good at, it is drawing cards. I'm actually super comfortable playing decks like this. Hey, it's turtle time. This is match 2. We're in round 2. I probably should update that, shouldn't I? Fervent Cathar. Alright, whatever. Gets past the turtle. So we are currently 1-0-1-0 in our draft. So our opponent gets in 4-2 with their Hasty Cathar. We Mog Fanatic, Swiftwater Cliffs. Mog Fanatic is such sweet sideboard tech against this deck. We'll get in with our Giant Tortoise. Opponent's down to 19. Well, let's kill that thing. Ashnod's Altar? Really? Well, land and Deep Analysis. Ugh. Well, the good thing about Deep Analysis is we get to flash it back. Bloodfell Caves. Ooh, and a Una's Grace. Sweet. Well, Deep Analysis. Looting. Get rid of some of these lands. Land and land. Island. Get in with our turtle. Leave up Memory Lapse. Yeah, we're a turtle short. Duress? Alright. Well, let's Memory Lapse the Duress just to rub it in. It feels pretty bad to have one black mana and waste your draw on Duress. Keldon Marauders, fair enough. Peregrine Drake. Looting. Discard some lands. Play a land. Pass the turn. Yeah, Ashnod's Altar is a good reprint. Opponent attacks. We block with our turtle. Tortoise, I guess, to be technical. Oh, really? Tragic Slip? Alright. Well, turtle number 1 is down. Red, thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you haven't followed the stream yet, do it. That would be awesome. There it is. Well, this is the beginning of the end for our opponent. Burning Vengeance. Flashback Faithless Looting. Dome our opponent with Burning Vengeance. So, if you build this deck and you only have one Burning Vengeance, apparently you want to have a lot of lands to be able to draw it. Peregrine Drake. Well, thank you, Malcolm Jr. for following in the past. You still deserve thanks. Yeah, we're so far ahead. Deadbridge Shaman. Alright. Silent Departure. Get in with our Drake. Giant Tortoise. Swiftwater Cliffs. And pass the turn. New to MTGO, what should I do first? There is a whole... Malcolm Jr., thank you for the follow. There is a whole series on our YouTube of everything you need to do from start to finish. But... basically, you need to get some event tickets, most likely, so you can buy cards. Decide what format you want to do. You can put together a deck and go from there. Ooh, Dragonauts? Alright, let's Dragonauts. Do some attacking. We're about one turn away from winning, I think. I got a land to retrace. There's Deadbridge Shaman again. And Undying Rage. Okay. Well, Una's Grace. Discard the land. Opponent's down to 7. Prodigal Sorcerer. Let's Silent Departure. We're kind of going to win with Turtle Beats. Oh, the new player points. You can either play constructed events or like new player draft events. Kato Kid, thank you for the follow. Well, that was a massacre. Our deck absolutely crushed it. So, let me show you real quick while we're waiting for this round. So, you've signed up for Magic Online. You have all your cards in your collection in here. You're going to want to go to other products, and I guess just doesn't matter. But you need to open up your like package that has all your stuff in it. So that's step 1. And then as far as events, you have if you go to limited tournaments and then queues, there's new to Magic Online Phantom Swiss drafts, which the entry fee is new player points, and then you win cards as prizes. You can also do that in constructed tournaments, and there's new to Magic Online standard 2-player queues, and then there's also scheduled events in limited, I believe, that are new player Swiss sealed events. So those are your options for your new player points. I learned this week that some of those avatars are actually worth money. I just haven't sold them yet. But most of the avatars come from drafts. I drafted quite a bit of Vintage Masters. So I think I got one for every draft I played. What's up, Stu? This deck is actually killing it. We are through to the finals. Well, you could watch me and then watch CSL. That's why we moved the stream up earlier, is to not compete with CSL as much. So yeah, this deck is sweet. It's actually been doing very good. It's even been winning when our One Burning Vengeance gets killed. One through the Hymn. So, and the chat tried to talk me out of playing the 4 Faithless Lootings. They gave it a shot, but I shot them down. Gotta have all 4. Oh, well, apparently our round's gonna start for the finals. So this is it. The good news is we already made money on this draft, even though we didn't open anything good. But if you get second place in an 8-4, you get 4 boosters. They're worth about 7 ticks each. Cost 25 to enter, so we barely are ahead right now. If we win, you get 8 boosters, which means we'll end up with like 60 ticks, which would be pretty sweet. If we win, then we're actually ahead, even after losing the first draft. Don't question my faithless lootings. Oh man, Stu, don't start that. Oh, cracking these boosters. What's the EV? I was just looking at it. The EV of one of these boosters right now is 1.98 ticks. They cost you 7 ticks, and you'll get 1.98 cards from them. Yeah, we might get wrecked by elves. I don't know if anyone's in elves, actually, though. I'm good at looting. There's a difference. Now the chat's gone altogether? Moto. Come on, Moto. Why can't... What do you... Moto. Whoa! Okay. Oh my god. What are you doing, chat? Oh, you never know with Moto. And it's not even docked. Oh my god. There we go. Thank you, Moto. Took a little bit of doing, but we got there. Alright, we're back. Got it figured out. We're going to keep this. We got a Tortoise. We got a Burning Vengeance. which is exactly what we want. Mountain for our opponent. Mountain, Faithless Looting, discard Looting and Mountain, pass the turn. We got it. We got it. We got a tortoise. Oh, as long as our opponent doesn't have Vortex. Yep, me and my team of turtles successfully docked the chat in Magic Online. This is exactly like our last matchup. Thank you for the follow, Elgato. Alright, we're taking 2, but we're untapping and slamming a Burning Vengeance, which hopefully our opponent can't beat. Passing the turn. So now we just shoot down our opponent's stuff, draw a ton of cards, and life is good in Turtle Land. Yeah, if they just played Mono Cathars, that would be bad. Ooh, Wake of Vultures? Alright. Well, let's Faithless Looting, shoot down Wake of Vultures. That was an aggressive playing of Wake of Vultures. Kind of want to land. Thank you for the follow. So let's discard Deep Analysis and Mountain. Play a Mountain, pass the turn. Am I not turtle? Oh my goodness. Is that a line from Master of Disguise, Lee Salt? Oh my god, I hated that movie. That was my... Oh my goodness. That was one of my younger brother's favorite movies. Oh, Master of Disguise. Good lord. Gravedigger gets back Wake of Vultures. Is the Twitch chat really degrading into Master of Disguise quotes? Is that the point we're at? Oh. So we could flashback Looting, but instead I think we flashback Deep Analysis and kill the Gravedigger. Would like to make our land drop. Island. Prodigal Sorcerer, which our opponent probably can't beat. Pass the turn. Oh, I can't believe you're talking Master of Disguise in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh. War Marshal. Opponent's going wide. Well, turtle number 2. Mountain. Actually, let's play conservatively and leave up Memory Lapse, I guess. Two. I really don't know if our opponent's deck can beat 2 tortoises. That seems very good against their deck. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we Memory Lapse that for now. We are going to have to actually kill our opponent at some point. 1, 2, 3... Faithless Looting. Dome our opponent, down to 18. Turlord is number 4, or 3. Wildfire Emissary, Swiftwater Cliffs, play the Island, play Merfolk Looter, play Giant Tortoise. Wall of tortoises. This deck is so ridiculous, but it's working. Wake of Vultures comes back. We need more card draw. Let's loot. Ooh, I don't mind Wee Dragonauts. Wee Dragonauts. That can actually help us close out the game. Pass the turn. Our turtles are very bad at attacking. Why they stonewall our opponent's entire deck. Turtling up. We are turtling up. Opponent's going to get in for 3. We are going to ignore that because we want to kill our opponent with Wee Dragonauts. Down to 12. Gargantua. Back again. Draws 2. Opponent's down to 16. Ooh, there's our deep analysis. Well, let's deep analysis. Pump up Wee Dragonauts. Flashback deep analysis. Hit our opponent. Pump up Wee Dragonauts. Island. Silent Departure, Gargantua. And get in for 7. Yeah, I am a little disappointed that we didn't draft one more turtle. That was a good turn. Wee Dragonaut Storm. Sting Scourger. Comes down. Bounces our Wee Dragonauts. Sure. Land. Deadbridge Shaman. Opponent gets in for 3. We just got to make sure we don't get burnt out. That's the one way this could go wrong. Loot. Discard looting. Ooh. Well, let's Warden of Evocile. Peregrine Drake. Untap our lands. Wee Dragonauts. Then land and Silent Departure, the Wake of Vultures. Hit our opponent down to 5. So basically our opponent needs to kill us this coming turn somehow. If they don't find a way to kill us this turn, we're definitely going to kill them. Always loot. Always loot. Well, actually no. I'm not going to loot with... I don't think I'm going to loot here. The biggest problem is our library is getting pretty low on cards. So, I mean, I'm pretty much worried about like double Chain Lightning or something. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure we got this on lock. This deck actually has seemed really, really good somehow. I don't know. I don't know why. Our opponent's tanking. We know one of their cards is Gargantua, but if they cast that, they just lose. If they replay Vultures, they probably still lose. I think if they had double Chain Lightning, they would have slammed it. Victimize. Alright. Sting Scourger and Gravedigger. Sure. What are they're going to bounce Wee Dragonauts. Fine. Turtles really are the MVP. So EMA is 25 tickets for non-Phantom and 10 tickets for Phantom. Is this at random? No. Alright, we'll discard a card. I don't really mind discarding Silent Departure. So, let's see. Silent Departure on Wake of Vultures. Hit our opponent down to 3. Attack with our flyers, and that does it. Just catalog and price my 2 AMA boxes. Both are worth... Both together, or each was worth... Nice. Those are good boxes. Phantom is like cube draft. The drafts are exactly the same, but you don't keep the cards you open in the draft. Do we need to sideboard anything? Mog Fanatics seem pretty good. Mog Fanatics actually seem really good. So let's bring in Mog Fanatics. 1 game away from winning this this 8-4 with Tortoise Deck. And what else? Gotta cut 1 more for bringing in double Mog Fanatic. Maybe Warden. Yeah, Warden. Let's try it like that. Yeah, in the first draft, I don't think our deck was horrible. I think this one's better, but... The box we drafted the second time over the weekend had Foil Jace, Crocus, Foil Sinkhole, and a few other big ticket cards. Wow, that is quite the box. I was lucky enough to get Crocus, Crypt, Dak, and Foil Deluge. Woo! Yes, I will try to beat them for you. Alright, I guess this is okay. Kind of disappointed we don't have our, whoa! Our Faithless Looting, but... Swiftwater Cliffs, go. We'll draw our lootings eventually. Bloodfell Caves for our opponent. Come on, Turtles. Yeah! Called it. It's turtle time. There's a schedule down below where... right now our schedule is Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. Tuesdays at 7 Eastern and Thursdays... I need to update that. Thursday is actually at 6 Eastern because of Community Super League for right now. But, yep, that's our schedule for the time being. Also, with there not being a scheduled Wednesday stream anymore, we might get some more random bonus streams if I just feel like playing some Magic. Blood Artist. Opponent passes. Well, land. Do we even want a silent? Yeah, let's Silent Departure Wake Dancer. And start attacking. That's true. Definitely recommend following the Twitch stream if you haven't. So opponent's down to 17. And we have Memory Lapse if we need to lapse something. Yeah, I really like this Memory Lapse art too. The keyhole in the head. So sweet. Definitely well done by Greg Staples. Our opponent's going to go aggro. That's fine. Are you seeing umbrellas, D-Many? Alright, take our beats. Down to 19. Firebolt. Alright, let's Memory Lapse Firebolt. So our Tortoise doesn't die. That's a good draw. So, Peregrine Drake. Untap some lands. Deep Analysis draws us a couple cards. Faithless Looting. We are kind of like a wee Dragonaut Storm deck, too. Discard Looting and Looting. Get in 4/5. Opponent's down to 12. This deck just seems really good somehow. I know we were questionable on it, or at least a lot of you were, after we drafted it, but we haven't just been winning. Like, we've been steamrolling people for the most part. Like, it hasn't even been particularly close. If we ever draw Burning Vengeance, we should be able to close this game out really quick. Yeah, we'll trade. They're going to be able to Firebolt, but I think that's alright. This is probably going to be the last draft for me. And then I try not to run through the whole Community Super League. Try to stop about when they're beginning. So I will probably drop off so everyone can watch some Community Super League tonight. Well, they put so much work into killing our Tortoise. And we just draw another one. So let's get in with our Drake. Back down to 13. Giant Tortoise. Prodigal Sorcerer. Pass the turn. These drafts are $25 for non-Phantom, where you keep the cards you draft, and $10 or tickets if you do Phantom. Community Super League is a Wizard-sponsored streaming event on twitch.tv/magic that has a lot of big-name people in it. The Professor from Tolarian Community College, Wedge from the Mana Source, Aaron Campbell, Magic the Amateuring, Paul Cheon, Numat the Nummy. And they play some really cool formats. They did like an Against the Odds week and cool different things. So it's a really neat thing. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Well, we get Faithless Looting to discard these lands. Deep Analysis to draw some more cards. There's Burning Vengeance. Let's kill Blood Artist. Oh, / Thank you, Die, for the reminder. / /. They're similar. Alright, pass the turn, and we found our Burning Vengeance, so I think it's just a formality at this point. Alright, there's the Cathar. Does let our opponent get in a little bit of damage, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. We're down to 8. We untap. Another Deep Analysis. Well, let's kill the Cathar. Play the Burning Vengeance. Faithless Looting. Kill Gravedigger. Discard Una's Grace and Desperate Ravings. Get in with our Drake. I actually don't know the Professor's name. I always call him the Professor. Well, we've done 2 drafts. The first one, we had Mana Trouble and scrubbed out. This one, we are in the finals and absolutely wrecking it. This deck has been insanely good. I don't even know if we've lost a game, have we? Maybe if we lost one, it was in the very first round. Sting Scourger. Bounces our Drake. Okay. 17 lands. Yeah, I don't think we've lost a game either. Victimize gets back Gravedigger and the Cathar, but they're tapped. Gets back the Sting Scourger. Our opponent has some synergy. But we get to Peregrine Drake, untap our lands. Yeah, I don't know why they would bounce the Drake. I guess just to save 2 damage next turn. Untap our lands. So many options. Let's Faithless Looting. Hit our opponent. Ooh, we might actually win with Rorix. Discard a land. Discard Deep Analysis. Let's not flashback Deep Analysis. That's a little risky. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. And then try to win with Rorix next turn, perhaps. Opponent, Gargantuas, and that does it, boys and girls. Kill the Cathar. That puts them exactly into Rorix range. We don't even need to retrace. Let's just finally let Rorix do something. And boom! Yes! Well, apparently the Vengeance deck is the nuts. Because we destroyed that draft. That was not even close. So that was fun. I definitely enjoyed this one. And Eternal Masters looks like an awesome format. I am excited to play some more of it. So I don't know. If I get a chance, maybe over this weekend, don't hold me to it, but there's a chance I just hop on for a random draft at some point if I can find the time. But that's going to be all for tonight. So jump over, check out the end of Community Super League. Got a rough drafts coming out tonight. Commander Clash should be coming out tomorrow night. So tons of awesome stuff. Next stream, official confirmed stream, is Tuesday at 7. So make sure to be here for that. If you haven't, you can watch all the replays of all the streams at the MTG Goldfish replay channel. And if you want to support... Alright, I will open one single pack. One pack. I am not opening all the packs because it is such a value loss. But I will open a single... Wait, I'll open 2 packs. I will open 2 packs. Fair enough? We'll open 2 packs to close out the stream, because then I'll have 6 left, which is enough to join 2 more drafts. So 2 packs, that's all. If you keep begging me, I'm still not going to do it, because I want enough to join 2 more drafts without paying the entry fee. So, alright, cross our fingers. Hope for... Yeah, I'm going to keep 2 drafts worth, and I'll open the two extra ones. Hope for something good. Come on. And Avarax, Borderland Minotaur, Counterspell, Glacial Wall, Glimmer Sage, Mother of Runes. Mother of Runes, value. I should check. I will check it. Mother, 0.26 ticks. And we could have sold the pack for 7, but that's alright. That's alright. And our foil is Thunderclap. So, and no turtles. We got a Senger Autocrat, though. Alright, last one. This is it. Come on, Wasteland. If I open a Wasteland, I'll open more. Or a Force of Will. Abundant Growth, Ancestral Mask, Armadillo Cloak, Rift Watcher, Bally Knot Cohort, Benevolent Bodyguard, Bloodbraid, Brago, Brawn, Burning Vengeance. Well, Cabal Therapy means it's not a total loss. What's our foil? Counterspell, Wayfinder, Dragon's Egg. Alright, well. What? No! Are you serious? Oh my god! Oh no! That's. Oh. Alright. Okay, so let's, Oh, alright. Well, let's go to my collection and see what I have in Eternal Masters. Maybe we had good stuff in there. That's true. Now we have to go see. I felt like there were a lot of cards there for just one pack. Oh, God. How did. Well, you got your wish, Stu. Accidentally, but you got it. Come on, something good. Oh no, are you serious? We got a Brago, Bulk, Gamble, Bulk, Glare, Bulk, Charbelcher, basically Bulk, Bulk. Oh my god. Those were the worst the worst packs of all time. We didn't get a mythic, we didn't get anything good. Well, we got a young Pyromancer. A Swords to Plowshares. Jeez. Well then. Oops. Winter Orb is fun. Enchantress, Twisted Abomination, Tragic Slip, Rally the Peasants, Blood, Tortoise, Crocodile, Dragon's Egg, Thunderclap, Mesa Enchantress, Isochron Scepter. Oh well, it happens. I'll just have to win some more. Anyway, that's all for tonight. Go over and check out the end of CSL. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thursday or Tuesday is the next stream, so I will talk to you soon.